everyone! Welcome to a new segment which I want to call Conversation Corner. This is where I talk to you about random stuff that's going on while I do something. Today I am painting. I haven't painted since secondary school, many years ago. I'm not very good, but as I say, you don't have to be the best at everything. Practice makes perfect, and you can do stuff just because you enjoy it. Oh, I should probably put something on to cover my clothes. Got my Gatsby jumper on. It's absolutely huge. I love it. It's cozy. The picture of inspiration today is a picture that I have got off of Google Images, and it is this one, which will be around here somewhere. How I started drawing was copying people and then sort of developing my own style, so I'm trying that with painting to see what happens. Also can't mix up my water pot and my coffee. It's hot. I'm starting this first session with something very light-hearted, very fun. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, guys. It's out in the theatre. I want to see it so badly. I'm trying to avoid all spoilers. It's so difficult. And I keep seeing things on... Maybe I should put it this way. I'll put paper this way. I keep seeing things on Twitter about it. I'm going to see it next year. So I've got quite a bit to wait. And I haven't gone on Friday 40 just yet. Because I haven't had time. I've had so much to do. But my plan is to start going on as of next week, maybe. And try and see if I can get some tickets to go earlier, but I know there must be so many people wanting tickets, and I don't know if I'm going to get them at all. I think I'm done with that. Right, let's start painting. I don't know what you thought about the cast when they were announced. I really like the cast. The more I see them, the more I like them. It was really surreal seeing the cast speaking on the interviews, the cast of a theatre show. Growing up watching the films and stuff, you kind of get the image of the actors in your mind as the characters, and then seeing them as kind of older versions of those characters. It's, well, from what I've heard, they're absolutely incredible, and none of us need to worry, which is great. But they're not using the live owls anymore because of that preview when apparently the owl escaped. Fun fact, in case you didn't know, but you might have done because it's all over the internet. It was surreal at first seeing them, but I like them. And I mean, it must be huge pressure for them as well, playing those parts. To carry a story that's loved by so many people, and also with a story where, let's face it, we've all had such high expectations for it. I tried not to have my expectations too high, simply because you know how overhype can kill things. How many of you guys have got tickets? What should I do next? Yellow, that'd be nice. People who are abroad and can't get to England to see the show, I'm pretty sure they are going around the world with the show. So you will get a chance to, you might get a chance to see it in your home country. I'm only quoting what I've heard of Twitter and other stuff. Your best bet would be Google it. I wonder if they would do the play in different languages. You know, obviously Harry Potter books are translated into like 72 languages or something ridiculous like that. I wonder if they would have like a Spanish cast or a French cast or a German cast and do the play in those languages, or whether they would tour with the English cast and do it all in English. Or maybe they'd do both. That's a really nice colour of sand. It's not quite the colour I want though. I know The Lion King you can see in Spanish in Madrid. I still haven't seen it in Spanish. I've seen it in English. I haven't seen it in Spanish, but I really want to. Well, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? If they had it in different languages and it wasn't just in English, but I guess that's up to the creative people to decide. This is so the wrong colour. I need more yellow. I'm just going to have to make this work somehow. Okay, the sky's going to be an interesting colour of something. Not really sure what that is, but oh dear. This is not a sky colour whatsoever. In other news, the EU referendum Brexit thing is coming up. I hope you've registered, guys. If you're a UK citizen, I've registered. Personally, I am voting to stay in the EU for several reasons. Partly because my university course is basically global relations and global communications. So to vote to leave would completely go against what I've been studying for the past 4 years. The problem with this referendum thingy is that there is such conflicting information surrounding it. There's not really any reliable source to get decent information about this. So you basically have to go with your gut instinct. I'm going to make it deeper around here. Basically have to go with your gut instinct, what you personally believe, what you personally think, and hope that that's the right decision. It's harming the referendum because no one has any idea. And you can't base your idea on information that you're getting because you don't know if the information you're getting is the right information. And that's a problem. First of all, my course is Spanish and International Media Communications, so it's global relations, global communications with a language thrown in to help with the whole global aspect. I say a language thrown in, the language is half of my degree. So it would kind of be stupid of me to vote to leave. Secondly, I think this global relations are so hostile nowadays. To leave would be like sticking the middle finger up at global relations, saying we don't want to participate in global affairs and we don't want to stand united, we want our own thing, which some people do want their own thing, but I think it's better to stand united, to be honest. I know there's problems with the EU, there's definite problems, but I don't think leaving would be the solution. If we leave, we can't solve anything. We'll just make it worse. The reason why the EU was created in the first place was because it was like after World War II and people didn't want another world war, so you sort of group together. Well, I don't want blue, I want pink. So people countries group together to try and stop there from being another world war and to build relations between countries, which I think is a really beautiful thing. And to leave would kind of be going against the very principle that makes up the EU. And that's really sad. I don't want that to happen. I want to show that we are team players, we are valid and we are applicable in this current climate, and if we leave it might be saying we don't want to take part in this current climate, which will seriously damage how other people perceive us. I've seen the benefits of the EU, I've seen what it can offer people. If you've ever done a year abroad at all anywhere, that has been because of the EU. Especially if you've either gone to a European country or you're from a European country and you've done it. You've got the EU to thank for that. So I don't want that to be lost. I don't want it to be more difficult to access the rest of the world. Whatever the result comes down to, we hope it can be implemented peacefully with very little not backlash, but there will be backlash obviously, but as safely and peacefully and friendly as possible, and that at the end of the day whatever happens is the best thing to happen for this country and other countries and the world and people in it. I don't know for sure whether staying or leaving will, what effect it will have. I just hope that whatever happens, it is the right decision. And if that means that leaving is the right decision, then I'm just going to have to put up with it, aren't I? But if staying is the right decision, then I hope people I'm trying to blend this, it's not working very well. I hope people see that, maybe if I swirl it, that this isn't going well. I hope people understand that whatever happens, I hope it's good for everyone. In terms of book-related news, I am reading right now, this might be a pretty colour. I am reading The House of the Spirits by Isabel Allende. It's such a fantastic book, guys, you have to read it. If you like books like Wuthering Heights, where there's millions of characters, I think you will really like it. It's about a family and it goes through like I said, 4 generations of this family. It's set in Chile, and as well as dealing with the 4 generations of family, it goes through historic, social and political issues that have arisen over the time that it's set in. And it's really interesting to learn about all these issues. I think I've destroyed this. It really covers time and place very well in the book. And the characters are so like multi-dimensional. There's loads of them, and it's written in a style that kind of takes you, it's sort of separate in a sense, kind of like you're reading through history, but it's really captivating. Is that the rain? Jesus, it's very rainy. Yeah, there are a lot of characters that aren't particularly likeable, definitely some more than others, but they're still really fascinating to read about. Have any of you read House of the Spirits or any of Isabella Allende's books? Let me know if you have. Let me know like if there are any others that are really good, like in the comments. Tell me which one I should read next. I've been applying for jobs. I went for an interview. I didn't get it, unfortunately, but the job looked amazing and the people there were so nice. I thought the interview went well, but then I think, you know, you think that, but you never know who else they get in, and I know it's super competitive. For every interview that you don't get the job, at least it's interview practice, which is quite good, and you never know what there might be in the future, so I am still keeping my eyes out. I just really want to work in a job I love, doing something I care about, which I do next. I could do the moon next. Have a look, it's just kind of like a white blob. I've been getting into non-fiction a lot more recently. I've read a couple of really good books. One of them's called Quiet. It's about the power of being an introvert in a world that values extroverts. It was really, really good. Quiet was something really different. It went into the science of it as well, and I absolutely loved that book so much. It just opened my eyes to being an introvert. It made me feel like I've got a superpower, actually, which, I mean, you know, I'm gonna go with that. I've got a superpower, hell yeah. I also read a book called Into the Woods. It isn't the film Into the Woods, you know, into the woods, it's time to go, I hate to leave, I have to go, into the woods, da, da, da. It's not that. It's a non-fiction book about the structure of storytelling, and that was really interesting as well. It's something that I'd considered to a certain extent, but not to the extent that it went into in the book. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't painted in a very long time. It was like compulsory art at school where all we did was portraits and self-portraits of people, and basically we're told if you couldn't do that, you couldn't do art. So because I couldn't do realistic portraits of people, I thought, oh, I can't do art, therefore I'm not going to do it because I can't. And I spent many years not being artistic, and that was sad. That was a sad time. Now I'm like, oh, who cares if I'm not good? I'm going to do it anyway because I enjoy it. And yay, life is so much better. Blue, dark blue, have you ever been alone in a crowded room while I'm here with you? I said the world could be burning, burning down. Well, that's a good colour, right? Like, ignore my neighbours. I haven't got any knives to mix this with. Like, you know, artistic knives, not kitchen knives. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Mistake, big mistake. Oh, I haven't got a clue. Alright, I think I've finished my painting. Do you want to see? This is gonna be fun. Are you ready for this? It's still wet, but da 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 da! My painting! Oh, it doesn't look too bad in the camera. I've seen worse. This has been a nice chat. If you want to carry on the conversation, feel free to in the comments below, and I will try not to get water everywhere, which is what I'm doing. I didn't want to drink my paint water, so I'm quite proud of that. If you want to carry on the conversation on Twitter, I will come up with a hashtag CC Brownie. I'll leave it here. Who knows? You can hashtag that. This has been fun. I want to do this again. I get bored of talking to myself. Like, it drive me insane. That was the first conversation corner. Yay! This was fun. I hope you enjoyed it too. I've got to go and edit this now. Oh God, I don't know how much footage I've got, but we'll see. And yeah, I will see you next time with another video. Bye!